Black women. You know, there's an old saying in the black community: money talks and bullshit walks. Did you know that most recently there was a Nielsen study report that revealed some very critical information about black women's buying power in this country? It was revealed through the Nielsen study report, and I have the links at the bottom in the description box. You can see it for yourself. That black girl magic and brand loyalty is propelling black buying power, black female buying power. Black women influence the growing spending power in the U.S. Did you know that, black women? Did you also know that black women alone, just by ourselves, we have over a $1 trillion spending power? So, I say that to say this. One of the things that I really respect about the Jewish community and the LGBT community is that they don't put up with anti-Semitic propaganda or homophobic propaganda. You say anything that is anti-Semitic, anti-Jewish, racist, against the Jewish community, anything at all that they deem to be offensive, rude, unacceptable, disrespectful, they shut you down. They make you apologize publicly. I've seen it multiple times. Politicians, business people, celebrities, they say anti-Semitic things, anti-Jewish things, and the very next day, they have to apologize. You know, there is an actor by the name of Isaiah Washington. He was on some TV show a while back. I think it was called Grey's Anatomy. And he made some homophobic statements to one of his co-stars. Well, the LGBT community took care of him. Not only did they make him apologize, but the man hasn't worked in Hollywood since. They took his career. They squashed it. Black women, we need to have a very Jewish mentality. We need to have a very strong type of Jewish mentality in how we respond and deal with people that publicly devalue us, humiliate us, insult us, disrespect us, are rude and racist and bigoted and prejudiced and colorist against us. We don't have to take it. You know, when people tell me, oh, you need to just be quiet and shut up and take it, and there's nothing you can do about it, and you need to just mind your own business. Let me tell you something. If somebody says anything anti-Semitic, nobody is going to question the Jewish community and say, you know, you need to just shut up and take it. Or, you know, why are you so offended? Or mind your own business. No. The Jews, they consolidate as a community and they target that person that made that offense and they shut them down. And in the case of Isaiah Washington, they take their career. And there's a lot of Jews in the LGBT community. And there's a lot of LGBT members in the Jewish community. Black women, those are good examples of two groups of people that do not allow hate propaganda to affect them. They shut it down. They shut the person down. You know, there's a comedian, I forgot his name, Tracy something. He made a statement in one of his stand-up comic routines that if he had a gay son, you know, he would kill him or something. The Jews and the gay community, they made him apologize. They forced him whether he liked it or not. Kevin Hart, I believe he was supposed to host the Oscars or something, and he made some sort of statement, and he had to apologize, and now he's not going to host the Oscars. You know, that's power. So if we have a $1 trillion spending power in this country, Black women, that means that if we don't spend our money for one day, people are going to feel it. Wall Street is going to feel it. The markets are going to feel it. The retailers, the advertisers are going to feel it. That leads me to this silly little man by the name of Jahleel Addae, some NFL football player, that made a statement, more light-skinned babies, which I found offensive, and I don't have to explain why. I'm offended. It was a direct insult against Black children. I don't have to explain myself to these Black men that come on my channel and tell me I need to mind my own business. No, fuck you. How about I mind my money? How about I contact the advertisers that support the NFL and the NBA and these record companies that these racist rappers are signed to, like Kodak Black and Kanye West and A$AP Rocky, you know, these guys that have made or done racist, stupid things that I deem offensive. You see, Black women, you don't have to go to the source. You go to the people that support the source. You go to the advertisers. You tell the advertisers, look, I know that you support this particular company that has this particular athlete or rapper, you know, under contract. Either you take your advertising dollars away, or we're not going to support your brand. And if you think we're fucking with you, then you just watch us not spend money for one day. Black women, we don't have to take this type of shit. We really don't. We have $1 trillion fucking buying power in this country. That's a lot of fucking money. We don't spend money for 1 week. Motherfuckers in this country are going to feel it all the way to Wall Street. We have over a $1 trillion buying power. And you're telling me that I got to shut my mouth when some fool makes a toast to more light-skinned babies being born, which is a direct insult to Black children? Fuck you. No. I had to block a lot of motherfuckers a couple of days ago that came on my channel. They were fake profiles. They were basically Black men disguised as, Black women and non-Black women. No, I blocked them and I deleted their comments. You don't fucking stick your foot up my ass and then tell me that I can't scream and holler. No, fuck you. We need to put pressure on the advertisers that do business with the NFL and the NBA and these record companies that support these racist artists. The ones that are bigoted and prejudiced against dark-skinned Black women. Stop spending your money, black women. You know, we need to have a very Jewish mentality. We need to have a very Jewish mentality in how we deal with people that open up their mouth or commit acts that we deem to be offensive and rude and colorist and racist and sexist and bigoted and prejudiced against black women. That's what we need to do. We need to contact the advertisers of YouTube and show them evidence of all these black male channels that push hate propaganda against black women. And we need to threaten that we will not spend our money with them if they support YouTube that refuses to shut these channels down. $1 trillion, black women. We have a buying power of $1 trillion plus. I don't have to shut my mouth. I don't have to mind my own business. If I'm offended, you're going to know about it. And I'm not going to spend my money with you. And if it's up in the hundreds and thousands and millions of black women in this country that do the same thing simultaneously, oh, they're going to do what we tell them to do. And the first thing is that they're going to apologize. This Jahleel, Addae, whatever the fuck his name is, we're going to make this motherfucker publicly apologize for making that stupid statement of more light-skinned babies being born. That was a very rude, racist, bigoted, prejudiced, colorist statement. I'm not going to shut my mouth. I'm offended, and other black women are too. And we need to do something about it. We don't have to be a bunch of punks and lay down and let this shit just stomp all over us. We have a $1 trillion fucking buying power. Do you have any idea if black women stop spending money for 1 day, 1 week? Oh. Trust me, the advertisers, the brands, they're going to feel it. So when Kanye West says, no dark-skinned models, no black models, okay, fine. We'll sue you for discrimination, job discrimination. Because if you have models in your fashion show, you have to hire them. And if you refuse to hire them based on skin color, that's job discrimination. So we contact the record company that he signed with and we put pressure on them. So when Kodak Black says that, you know, dark-skinned black women or X, Y, and Z, okay, fine. We go to the record company that signs him and we put pressure on the advertisers and the record company and we get this motherfucker's contract dropped. Don't fuck with me. I'm not some punk bitch. Money talks and bullshit walks. My money is power. Black women's money collectively in this country is power. If we don't spend our money, it is going to be felt in the pockets of the people that have fucked with us. Black women, look at the links at the bottom in the description box. We are being targeted for erasure, colorism, racism, bigotry, hate, and we don't have to put up with it. We don't have to put up with it. The Jews do not put up with anti-Semitic bullshit. The LGBT community, they don't put up with that. Try being a high-profile person or just being a regular person working at a very well-known corporation, and you make a homophobic statement about gay people, and see, don't you get called into HR, and your last paycheck is waiting for you, and your ass is out of a job. And you gotta fucking apologize. No, we need to think like the LGBT community, and we need to have a very Jewish mentality in how we deal with people that exhibit, whether verbally or behaviorally, racist, bigoted, colorist, sexist, anti-black woman hate propaganda. We don't have to put up with it. We don't have to shut up about it. We don't have to accept it. We don't have to deal with it. The Jews don't, the LGBT community don't, and we don't have to. We have a $1+ trillion buying power. We can make people act right, or we can put them out and shut them down. I'm out.